Austin City Limits Radio. I'm here with Jamestown Revival. Welcome.
Howdy.
Hey.
As promised, a sort of random surprise couple of songs live on the radio. We like that.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back.
Say hello.
So the other night, scoot in. You've been home a couple of days.
Yeah, what a night.
After 70-something nights on the road. What have you done since you've been back? How do you use this time?
Oh, just slow it down and take in the silence for a minute. Yeah.
You guys travel on bus.
Yes.
That's better than it was in a van.
Certainly better than it was. I mean, gosh, when it was just Zach and I, we used to sleep in the back of the Tahoe at the truck stops. So, yeah, definitely better than it used to be.
Tour ended at the perfect time because we played Green the night before we were at Scoot, and the night we played Green, the AC decided to go out on the bus.
Whoa.
So we dodged a bullet on that one.
As you pull into Texas,
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
been
right.
17
Where you need
days
it the most,
in
exactly.
a row of 100+.
Texas was the final dagger. I mean, the thing just
put
gave
it to
out.
rest.
And you've already made it to Barton Springs.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sleep in Barton Springs, that was my priorities.
We'll talk Blues on the Green in just a moment. Get a recap a couple months late from that. San Isabel is the record. And live with us in studio, this is Jamestown Revival.
Megaphone marauders beating down my battered door. Master of the soapbox gonna shout a little more. Tin Pan Alley Tomcat said I'd be a millionaire. I lost my sense of time, I didn't even care. I tried believing in the goodness of a man. And I learned my lesson. When he took all I had, he turned around and ran. Yeah, man, it's still a crazy world. I guess some things are never gonna change. Yeah, man, what you gonna do? It gets harder every day, just trying to make it through. It's true. Maybe Judgment Day is overdue. Walking home alone, I took a trail down through the pines, serenaded by the song of a world I left behind. Songbirds singing in a minor key, everything I see reminded me it's hard to slow the steady march of time. Has it all been decided? A worry that I never had a choice. Have we all been misguided? Just another voice adding to the noise. Yeah, man, it's still a crazy world. I guess some things are never gonna change. Yeah, man, what you gonna do? It gets harder every day, just trying to make it through. It's true. Maybe Judgment Day is overdue. Are we just a terrorizing, no good group of criticizing fools racing towards our Judgment Day? I hope you're nimble, hope you're quick, hope you clear the candlestick. It's burning with a holy rolling flame. Are we just an agonizing, no good group of idolizing fools running round without a clue? Or has it always been this way? Is this how it's gonna stay? Is there any way we'll make it through? Well, maybe Judgment Day is overdue.
Jamestown Revival live on Austin City Limits Radio. That one's part gospel song, part protest song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
could say that.
upbeat, you know. It's just we were in a really good place when we wrote it.
These are dark, divided times. Dark, divided times with which you made a record.
Yeah, they certainly are.
I think
I think with this record, we definitely were a little bit more observational in that sense than in records past. You know, without getting too political or preachy, I think it's just, you know, I think the divisiveness is kind of heartbreaking, and we more so just focus on that fact of it.
I mean, there's a tradition within the kind of music you play, which is rooted in folk music.
Yeah.
For this kind of thing. I mean, you can't have folk music that doesn't look around
absolutely.
at the world
Sure.
we're in.
Yeah, I think you can't help but be affected by the environment around you and just the atmosphere. So that was definitely what influenced that song and a couple of songs on the record.
Your friend Robert Ellis calls himself the Hillbilly Joel now.
I love him.
And on your Twitter, and I'm not sure when you changed this, it now reads Southern and Garfunkel.
Yeah, apparently it's an Austin thing. I hadn't seen the Hillbilly Joel, but I love that. Yeah, Southern and Garfunkel. I don't know how that got thrown out, but it stuck. We liked it.
Yeah, we were fond of it.
Do we know who's who?
Zach's definitely got the high register going for him. I can't hit half the notes that dude can, so I would say he's more of the Art Garfunkel.
Well,
Got those angelic harmonies.
I'm not the guitar picker you are either. So
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's
fitting.
we both found what we do best, and we do that. You know, try to
They
bring that to the
wouldn't
table.
have said nice things to each other like you just did.
Yeah, so
At one point,
that's because we're Southern and Garfunkel.
I'm not even...
Yeah,
well,
there you go. You smile through your teeth.
Yeah.
What did you learn on this tour? What was the big takeaway?
You know what? Just gratitude, honestly. That was my big takeaway for this tour. We sold out a lot of shows this run, and to be honest, at Scoot In last weekend, I looked out at that crowd of people and was literally in awe that many people even know who we are. You know, and look, we've had the chance to play Blues on the Green. We've had a chance to do some, you know, ACL, some pretty cool things in Austin. But to have that many people show up for your show, it's just, God, it's hard to explain how that feels, but it's good.
Is there some pressure to prove yourself?
Oh, always.
Always,
Every time we
yeah.
step on stage, I feel that.
Are there nerves?
Not nerves, but just high standards and pressure, I feel like. You know?
It's good nerves. It's like the anticipation. You get just kind of excited.
After this headlining run, you're going to go back this fall and fall back into the opener slot
Yeah.
for a tour with Bingham, with Ryan Bingham.
Yep.
That's a different mindset, though, right?
It is. To be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It'll be kind of nice.
It's been a minute, and we've had the opportunity to tour with Ryan before, so it's just a lot of. I think we know what we're getting into, and have a lot of respect for him and his audience. But I think it will be fun to. The pressure changes when you're the opener, and so I think it'll be fun to be in that position.
Have you ever made a record in Austin? You end up writing them here and making them somewhere else each time, right?
Record number 2 was.
We recorded the second record out kind of near Lago Vista, up north, but not Austin proper, no.
I didn't know if the distance from home is something you built into like the creative process.
Well, I do think we seem to been, well, we're pretty DIY, so I think we like to make it more difficult on ourselves than we should at times, but that's also part of the fun, like the story of, you know, and getting away from home allows you to disconnect a little bit and just sort of be in the headspace of what you're working on for those 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and quite honestly, we love the mountains. The mountains are just inspiring to us. And we don't feel like we're our best when we're in the studio, like an actual studio. We just feel more at home when it's a living room converted to a place that can record music.
We're with Jamestown Revival, live on Austin City Limits Radio. This is a mellower record by design.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally, yeah.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
We left a lot of white space on this album.
I think we were listening to a lot of folk music, singer-songwriters, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Simon and Garfunkel, even Gregory Alan Isaacoff. So all those things affected us while we were writing.
Is there some thinking that the thing that you guys do with your voice, the way that they uniquely connect, is sort of wasted, drowned out by bigger sounds?
At times, I think that's definitely the case. It can be the case if you let it be. And with this one, everything is so sub-bass and beat-driven, and it's just everything hits so hard. When you listen to these old records of the 60s and the 70s, a lot of times you can barely even hear the low end, and it's about the lyrics and the message and the vocals, and that really is. I mean, we've been harmonizing since we were 15 years old, and that is what we write songs based around. And so we kind of just thought, that's really what we need to be recording our songs based around as well.
All right, let's do one more.
Absolutely.
One more, live on
it.
Austin City Limits Radio. This is Jamestown Revival.
I gave away my secret to a talkative man. Left me on the corner with an empty hand, feeling low, nowhere to go. Well, I gave away my money for a ticket to ride. Took the wrong stop, sat down on the side of the road. Nowhere to go. Called on my father, said, what have I done? I need resolution, somewhere to run. He said, I've been in your shoes, just another day, got to pay your dues. These hard times won't be your last. Trust me when I say this too shall pass. Well, I'm trying to find a reason I've been living this way, feeling so uneasy at the end of the day. Oh, I know I got to let go. I'm trying to find a way to feel human again. My tired coat of armor been wearing thin and it shows. I got to let go. I talked to my mother, said, what do I do? My constitution is yearning for truth. She said, I've been in your shoes, just another day, got to pay your dues. This heavy heart won't be your last. Trust me when I say this too shall pass. Hard times won't be your last. Trust me when I say this too. This too. This too. This too shall pass. Ooh, ooh. Ooh,
All right.
Jamestown Revival live on Austin City Limits Radio. I think Paul Simon can't whistle.
Well,
No, I mean, I
Really?
I,
That's
I
a-
think that's a thing.
Really?
Like, I think he
Man.
can't actually whistle.
Well, I'm glad there's something he can't do.
yeah, we got something on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to fact check that, but I'm almost sure that's a failing of his, that he can't whistle. He has to bring people out to whistle on whichever that big hit that's got the whistling.
Is it me and Julio?
It's
Jonas?
me and Julio.
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the whistling. Anyway, all right. Jamestown Revival. Thank you. Appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you.
Oh, thank you for the time.
Thank you. And you'll find them back in town in November with Ryan Bingham. The record San Isabel out now.